Hello, everybody. Welcome to this conversation. It's called Earth is Calling. So, what can I say? Today, I'm doing now personal growth classes for more than 11 years. I started with my first class in June 2011. And maybe it's a long story, so I'm not going to say everything. It's just maybe I'm talking about this because in these days I'm looking into the past, looking into the future. Maybe you are also in this part of your life when you are a little exploring where are you at the moment? How did you create this until now? What else can you create? So it was more than 11 years, big, amazing 11 years. So do you hear me good? Jessica's having some problems.
Yes.
So maybe Jessica, it's your Montenegro connection. So it was big 11 years, and I was choosing this. Maybe you know my story. I was choosing to change the world since I was childhood, and when I found out that I can change a lot the world with being a life coach, with doing these classes, doing these seminars, I knew that I need to do it. I need to step on this way. So it's now 11 years. And for me, I have always seen the world globally. So I'm creating now also for 5 years all over the world in many countries. And before that, it was mostly in Slovenia. And it's just wow. And still, it's some kind of how does it feel? It's like beginning. I'm on the beginning, even if I'm maybe like little already old in this job or little tired of some things. It's like I'm ready for some start. And what is also like we are talking today about Earth Flow and Gaia Touch, two new creations that we are creating together. And I stopped to do some other modalities in these last years because I knew that I need to follow some different energy. I need to follow something different, and I couldn't create these classes under some other modality, and they didn't allow me to do both. So I just needed to stop something. So at the moment, main reason why I stopped some other modalities is because I need to follow this energy. I need to create earth flow. I need to follow the earth flow. I need to follow the Gaia touch. And we are here now. And these energies, earth flow, Gaia touch, they were included already in last years on my classes. So they were developed in last years together with participants on my classes. So they were all the time there, and I was exploring these energies on every class that I was doing with bodies, with online conversations, with everything. So it's like it's earth flow, it's Gaia touch, and still I need to follow this energy, and I need to do classes with this name, and also I need to create it with more people. So it's not my creation, it's our creation. It doesn't work that it's only my creation because it's not. It's something what we are creating together. It's something what we are looking for together. And there was already one earth flow class in person, which was 3 days class of earth flow. And we are creating also with this name now for a year, I think, or 2 years, I don't know, like mostly online classes. And we finally started with classes in person. And there was class in person 3 days of earth flow in Brazil in June. Then we published now already classes for next countries of earth flow and Gaia touch, which are both 3 days classes. And so what was on this class in Brazil? Maybe somebody from this class is also here. Maybe they can share also their experience. So even if Earth Flow Gaia Touch was included in all the classes, in all the conversations, in all the sessions, and we were bringing it more here, it's still like this class with this name Earth Flow was something beyond, was something like, wow, it really brought something amazing, unstoppable, like crazy. It was really like, for me, like an activation of different embodiment. And so even if I'm doing Earth Flow all the time, still because it was a class with this title, it was so much more powerful, so much more amazing. So somehow I knew why I'm doing it, or I knew why I started to do it somehow with this. I just need to do it with this title, with this name. We need to, not just that it's included in every class, in every session, these energies, it needs to be the name of the class like this. And it's also creation of more people. So like, why we are doing this is because it's not only me doing these classes. I'm not Earth Flow. I'm not creating Earth Flow. It's something what we are creating together. So main reason why we have Earth Flow class, why we have Gaia Touch class is that we are bringing this forward, that we are giving this forward. So you visit the class, you receive this energy, and then you are bringing it forward. You are sharing it with other people. And so you start to be practitioner of these sessions, and you start to be teacher of these classes. So some of like my main targets is to create teachers, because if I'm the only teacher, we are not so big change. We are not so big invitation. We need to create more teachers, not that I'm the only teacher. So I'm looking for this, how we can have like more Gaia Touch, more Earth Flow sessions, and how we can have more Gaia Touch and Earth Flow classes. So how can we create teachers of Gaia Touch and Earth Flow, and how we can share it with the world, and how much we can influence embodiment of this planet with this, how much we can invite people to something different. And I'm following this energy, and I'm invitation for this, and we are creating this. The classes are published at the moment in more countries. We have this free Zoom now to talk about this, and it doesn't need to be successful also. Maybe like it's not going to work. I'm going to travel anyway because I like to eat pizza and drink beer in different places. Beer, wine, beer, wine, beer, wine, cocktail. And I'm going to travel anyway, even if you have 1, 2, 3 people. And we are creating something. We are starting something. I just need to do it. I need to follow this energy somehow. So it's already showing up in amazing ways, and there is no other way than to go forward. And like, just wow. So Shaima is having a question. What is the difference? Please, you can talk also on the microphone, so not just in the chat. So what is the difference between Earth Flow and Gaia Touch? So there are two creations. They're like two parallel creations, different creations. It's like two different people. It's like two children. You don't really compare two children. Like if you have two children, you don't really compare them. Every child is unique. So it's not so good that we compare Earth Flow and Gaia Touch. They're like two different people. So they are two children. And still, like, what is with Earth Flow? Like what is some kind of the plan, what we are following? Earth Flow is some kind of its main class, its main energy. It's Earth Flow is like a backbone, it's like spine of all creations, because Earth Flow is the main class, and it's the hardest class. It's the most demanding class. So what is the difference is that Earth Flow is more demanding. Earth Flow is more something more serious, and more powerful some kind of, and it's not, because earth flow, it can be also super powerful, but like, no, Gaia touch can be also super powerful. Just like with Gaia touch, we are going to explore more how to make it more simple, more playful, easier somehow. So earth flow is the energy which is more like demanding, which is more like a dragon being like pure presence and powerful. And Gaia touch is what dragons are doing in free time, you know, playful dragons. So we need to be like a dragon, we need to be powerful and playful at the same time. So we have these two different creations, which are going to be invitation for different people. Some people are going to do more Gaia touch, some people are going to do more earth flow. It's cool. And at the end, the results are going to be the same somehow. Just from a different side, from a different way. So because earth flow, some kind of earth flow is not for everybody. It's like it's created in a way that it's a hard class. So like you are really there, and your whole life is changing in these 3 days of earth flow. And Gaia touch is created in a way that it doesn't need to be so like hard. It's going to be let's play Gaia touch. And Gaia touch is like it's in a way that you touch skin on skin. It's something that is similar to massage, but we never say massage. We never use this word. It's skin on skin is Gaia touch. And you touch whole body, skin on skin with Gaia touch. It's like, it's how earth would nurture you. And earth flow is also like a session. It's on a massage table, just you don't need to take off your clothes. It's energetical transformation of body and life with some touching, with energy flows, with something, with some activations. And it's not like a massage, you know, so it's more like with clothes. You can do it with clothes. Gaia touch is without clothes. It's in underwear. You can have underwear if you want. And it's like, you know, it's something what you would like to do in your free time. Touch naked bodies and receive a session when somebody is touching your body. So we have Gaia touch for this, you know. And so this is the difference. Like imagine like Gaia touch, skin on skin. Like energetical session, skin on skin. And we are developing it together. We are creating it together. It's not something what is pre-created and then you do it. It's like it's ongoing creation. It's not, there is no fixed plan how you do it. We are opening different energies. We are learning this together. Also, when we had this 3 days earth flow class in Brazil in June, I didn't know what we are going to do on the class. That's one of main ways how we are creating these classes. I didn't know. I received the information. What is the next thing to do on the class? What is the next exercise that we are going to do 5 minutes before doing it? I didn't know like more for longer time than that. What is the next thing to do? In every morning from beginning of the day, I didn't know what we are going to do. I received the information 5 minutes before doing it, or like just few seconds before doing it. Earth is sometimes not so nice lady. So really, we didn't know what we are going to do. It was really about being present and being and doing what is required and being all kind of energies that is required and being magic. And we created something amazing. The class is still happening. The class is still here. And it's like it's ongoing creation, it's ongoing change which we are creating together. We are learning it together, we are recognizing it together, and always something new. So it's never the same. So main thing is also it's not something what you learn theoretically, it's something what you are being every day with your life. So it's not like it's a modality which is not a modality. It's not a modality. It's life. how to practice life and how to practice life as magic. So people are some kind of using magic all the time, just they don't know that they are doing it. And with these classes, we learn how to know that we are doing magic all the time, and how to allow our life to be even more magical, because it is. So it's not, it's not just a modality which you are doing on the class, some chira chara, just on the class. It's something what you learn how to be it and how to do it every day in every moment of your life. It's ongoing magic, it's ongoing creation, it's in simple way. So you don't need some modality to do it, you just do it. It's magic, it's life. So this is something what we are exploring also in Earth Flow and Gaia Touch. So there is no some ceremony or some way how you do something. You just do it. It's very simple. You just touch body and you change everything. You don't need some special modality to do it. Energy, it's life, it's magic. Do we have some more question? There was something else in the chat. Please don't be too shy. Just speak also on the microphone. So I was doing Earth Flow for more years. Just the name was created maybe 2 years ago, something 1 year ago, something. Just like many of you who are here, you knew that like my classes were some kind of different than classes from other people. So this is some kind of Earth Flow. And I don't know for how long is this name, maybe 2 years. Just I didn't want to publish it too soon, the name, because also I wanted to detox from other modalities for some time. So like I'm now outside of some modality, like for more than 1 year I'm outside of one of the modalities. So it was 1 year of detoxing. That's why we can have this conversation here now, free Zoom, because we can start from some different new energy. It's like that's why one of the things what I'm doing is also to invite people so they can do more things and they don't depend on any modality, on any like name of the classes or something. So you just follow your energy. You also do your things all the time. Like what is like people were asking me about Earth Flow and Gaia Touch, because at the same time with people who I'm creating, they were also inventing similar things like Gaia Touch and Earth Flow. Just nobody got exactly the same name. But it was funny. So they got different Gaia names and different Earth names for their sessions, for their classes. So we were like really creating this together. And what I said to them, like you can do your sessions, your classes with your name, and you can still do Earth Flow or Gaia Touch also. You can do both and follow this energy when you create something with your name, and follow this energy what you can create with Earth Flow and Gaia Touch. So it's like, and this is what I'm inviting people, just do more different sessions, do more different classes, do more different things. And everything is going to bring you something to your life, to the people. So just explore how to do more things. It's dangerous to do just one thing. It could make you stupid somehow. It could make you limited. So that's my invitation. Just do more things. And also funny explanation about Gaia Touch and Earth Flow is how you can do it like your own modality. Also, it's like Gaia Touch and Earth Flow, they are like cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin, Ethereum. You can still have other crypto coins, So we are going to have like Earth Flow, Gaia Touch, they are Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you can still, there is already like hundreds of different coins. So just you can buy some Earth Flow, you can buy some Gaia Touch, and you can create your own coin, your own crypto coin. Just do it, baby. And then sell it, buy it, So they are still cryptocurrencies. So they are amazing energetical sessions and classes, whatever you name it. So do we have any more questions? Would anybody like to say something? So, like, if there is a question from Alejandra, if someone learned Earthflow, and we write Earthflow always together, so if it's a new word, so Earthflow is always together written. It's a new word. Could he move the energy like you? So, how Earthflow is created? Like there is Earthflow. So it's not that I'm better than you or somebody else is better than you. There is Earthflow, and there is still your way of doing it. So some kind of, you have your unique Earthflow. It's not better or worse. It's your unique. So like every session, every class it's a unique meeting. So it's uncomparable with other meetings. So when you do Earthflow or Gaia Touch, you don't compare it. You don't make me or yourself or anybody more powerful or less, because it's unique. It's unique meeting. It's unique moment. So it's your unique way of Earthflow. There is Earthflow, and still it's your way of being the Earthflow. It's not more or less. And what is amazing about this, when it's your way of being Earthflow, it's bringing new energies. It's making it so much more powerful. And that's why we are also doing it, so we can bring so many more possibilities, so many different energies, so many more capacities of different people. So you don't do it in one way, you do it in your way. And you know exactly how to be it and how to do it. It's your Earthflow. That's making it powerful. So like, what if it's not me teaching you Earthflow, you teach me Earthflow. I'm learning Earthflow from you. That's why I don't say it's my creation, I say it's our creation. Because we are creating this together. Anything else, any more questions?
Haris?
Yes.
I did a class with you more than a year ago in other modalities, but since then I start to play with this energy of Earth and always asking Earth for contribution, and it starts to try something different, not just do the process and the things that I learned, but experiencing this energy a little that you have bring with you. Is that possible? That is like airflow, or a little of this energy you are working today?
I don't understand you. No, what did you say in the last sentence?
It's possible that their energy I'm playing with my body and with Earth is also this energy you are creating with airflow?
Yeah, so I would say that it's Earthflow. So we are here, we are Earth. It can't be something not Earth, you know? So it's Earthflow for me, how I see it. You can see it in many ways. So just like the energy that we are playing with here and everything that we have in our life is Earth. So it's Earthflow. Cool?
It's like body is Earth.
Life is Earth. Everything in our life is Earth. totally everything that we have in our life is earth. So whatever you play with your life, whatever you play with body, energies, whatever you have life is earth flow. So some kind of you are earth flow. Everything in our life is earth flow. Just like plants, they know it, animals know it, and many people are ignoring it. That's why like people are living some parallel reality. They are working hard to be some parallel reality to ignore the earth flow. Animals are earth flow. You are earth flow just by being here. It's like people are trying to ignore it. People are trying to have some separated life, some artificial life. So we are some kind of, with these classes, with these sessions, we are activating earth flow in human bodies. So we suck them to the earth flow. They can be part of the earth flow. So they can be part of embodiment of this beautiful planet. So they don't need to be separated anymore. And then when you are not separated anymore, you'll have different life. You are activated somehow. Cool. And you were looking for it. That's why it happened. You were looking for this. So you don't do it just with everybody. There are people who are looking for this at the moment, and we find each other and we activate each other. Then your life is different. You touch body and magic shows up. And you do magic. You can't do some fixed modality. So that's why like it's earthful. It's earthful. It's not a modality. It's something what you are being. It's life. It's not just a session. You can do it as a session, just like you're being it and doing it all the time. So it's no modality because it's not some defined energy. You don't name the energy. It's earth. We can name it earth flow just like it's earth. It's not something else. So you can just say earth. You don't need to say earth flow. Or you can say Gaia. It's a different name for earth. So when people ask you, what is this amazing energy? You say Gaia. And some people are going to think it's a new drug or something. So who is next for a question?
Hi.
Hi. Just speak.
Pandelis from Crete.
Hello.
Long time to hear from you, Haris. How are you, my dear friend?
I miss you.
I miss you a lot. I miss you a lot. You're amazing, my friend. We are amazing together. I just entered because I'd like to share that I miss you, and greetings to the family, and also that the days, the morning, I want to share, it's not quite a question. The mornings that I start my day with good morning, Earth, what will be the best for us today? It makes me feel light, but truthfully light. That what happens sometimes is I return to the judgment at the end of the day and I say, oh, it wasn't an easy day. And totally unconsciously, I become judgment. And the next day, I'm about, shall I question or shall I not? Play mind games, but it happens, still happens for a reason.
Yeah, so some kind of what we do with these judgments, mostly we judge ourselves. And this, how you make yourself wrong is how you are keeping yourself in human reality, how you are keeping yourself in reality of other people. Some kind of, we are trying to have life in a way that we satisfy expectations of others, and this is how you buy shit from them. How much of your life, even if you think you are not and you think you are wrong in it, how much of your life is for other people? And then you buy this reality of other people, and you can be part of shit only if you make yourself wrong. So you can control yourself. So you are not some bigger reality. You are making yourself wrong, so you can be part of the reality of other people. You are not some different, some bigger reality. And it's just cool. And like what we do with these sessions and classes, Earthflow and Gaia Touch, it's about so much beauty with your body, when you touch the body. Maybe you were exploring this also in your sessions, how you can be nice with the body, and what can this create? Gentleness with body. So we create so much gentleness, kindness with Earthflow, Gaia Touch sessions that like you can't make yourself wrong anymore. You receive this, like the biggest caring, like the mother holding the baby. This, and you receive this energy with your body, and this is how you receive life. And you can say, yes, I receive it. Yes, I can be happy. Yes, I can be here. And you start making yourself wrong, and you allow yourself that you deserve life, that you receive it, that you don't need to be good enough for it. It's here. The gift of life is here. Everything is here for you. And so just receive it. And like this, if you make yourself wrong, you're stopping this receiving. So you can be similar to other people. But it's some kind of like, it doesn't work. Why would you like to be similar to other people? It's something like what is from the past. Okay, it's good that you try it, but you tried it enough. Now let's explore something beyond that. Let's explore something different. Let's follow some different energy. And like, we need to explore always something different. We need to go forward. We need to learn. And that's what life is. It's a movement. So you need, like, from the presence of now, you need to do it in a new way, whatever you are going to do. You can't be a robot like other people. So you need to learn something new now in the next step. You need to learn something new in the next moment. And this is what is making you present with your life. And with this, you can just be grateful.
After someone meets you from close, it's not easy to be the same person with others anymore. But always the truth is that even I will say some people that we felt the differences, how the fuck difficult it is to stay in the awareness and do not follow the shit. Because if they never felt it, it's okay. But for me personally, I felt it, I see it. When I connect with the earth, everything is different. How difficult it is for me and for others maybe to stay in this awareness and connection. And how is to disconnect from this, mentally at least, because we cannot disconnect from earth. We are earth.
Yeah. So there are two parallel realities. It's human life and it's earth. So you can create with earth, and then there are also people on this planet. And many times we had too good expectation from people, and we are buying too much human life, and we forget about earth. So you need to be more earth and make human life, human reality less important, make people less important. And we feel people too much, and we buy into their life, and it's shit. You feel terrible when you buy human life, and you feel amazing when you allow yourself to be earth. So just explore this. That's why we are doing these classes. So we learn how to be more like earth and less like people. And this is how you bring different reality also to people. And earth is happiness. Earth is that you are energized. Earth is that you just feel good, whatever is happening in your life. You are alive. And human life, it's always wrong. It's always something wrong. It's never good, like whatever they create successfully, it's wrong. Whatever is not successful, it's wrong. Everything is all the time terrible. They are never happy. It's not human life. It's not about happiness. It's about feeling terrible. So there are two parallel realities. So that's why we have this meeting, so we can follow the earth energy more. And you can still have human life, just you don't need to bother with so many things. You just, one of main things what you need to recognize is that people are stupid, so you are not buying their reality so much. We were thinking that people are smart, or they were telling us learn from other people, like from school, from everything, learn from other people and learn how to have adult life. So some kind of it doesn't work, so we need to learn how to have our life that works more for you. So you need to follow some different energy. Anything else?
I'm glad I hear you.
Thank you. Thank you. We like to hear Greek guys also. Thank you. Anybody else would like to talk? Just talk. Who's next?
Yes, hi.
Yes, hello.
So I will go to Libya to do a class. And how can I connect more with this country or this piece of earth? Or how can I be earth flow?
Yeah, so some kind of like you are earth flow. So just explore like what is required. It doesn't need to be some local energy just for Libya. It's always something different. It can be something more local. It doesn't need to be. So there is some energies which you are with earth. There is some energies which you are with people. So just be whatever is required, whatever is creating more. Just like you can be so many different energies without any point of view. You can be whatever is required. Not what we expect that it should be. You can just be anything. And this is something what is contribution. Like one example is what is not so contribution is that you go there and you are trying to bring them something what you have decided that is good for them, and you are trying to teach them something. So I would recommend you more like if you go to Libya, explore what you can learn from these people there, what they can show you. And this is where something amazing can show up, and what you can learn from these countries. So you are not teaching, you are learning. People teach, smart people are learning. People teach, smart people are learning. So you go and you always learn something. So you are not teaching people, you are listening to people. You're not teaching the land, you are listening from the land. You are learning from the land. And this is bringing some amazing energy. Like I'm here when I talk, I don't have any point of view that I'm smarter than you, or that I need to show you something, or I need to teach you something. To get this energy on this conversation, I don't have this. For me, like you are all here super powerful, magical, amazing. Maybe you just need a reminder, a mirror or something, like more like, you know, that you are amazing. You just need recognition. Just like you are amazing. So I'm not here to teach you because you are already a walking miracle. So more like, so what if our job is more that you are showing to people how they are amazing, how they are already amazing, so they can see. And this is how we are meeting each other. So when we meet each other, we are activating each other's similarities. We are activating things for each other. And it's opening new possibilities, new energies. So we are like a mirror for each other. Because like when you see me, you know more about yourself. You know more what you are, what can you be, what is possible for you. So just go there and be a mirror for people. They can see themselves in you. Anything else? Any more questions?
Hello.
Hello.
I don't have question. I just want to share regarding the Earth, energy of Earth. And if you're talking about like normal people who want to live in another reality and they try to disconnect it of Earth as much as possible. So you can do easily money just to sell for them energy from Earth. And they're ready to buy and ready to pay for it. This is how easy to make money.
Yeah, it can be just like some people are looking for it, some people are not looking for it.
Yeah.
Something like that. So they are different people. So like you are creating something, you are looking for something, and then you meet people who are looking for something similar. That's why we are meeting each other on this free Zoom. So some other people, they can't even be here. They are not coming here if they are not interested in these energies. So you don't sell this to everybody. You sell this to people who are interested in this at the moment. And with these people, you are some kind of a match to create something amazing together. Like on this Zoom, we are looking at the moment for similar things in our life. That's why we are meeting here today. We are not speaking about these things with everybody. They could not just,
Yeah.
maybe they are not going to give you money. They are going to like kill you or close you to some special institution if you speak about these things with everybody. So this is what we said today. Like if you would make it just verbally, if you would make it just theoretically, for these normal people, they would say that you are crazy. And how we are speaking about this, it's something totally different for you. The same words, which could be crazy for somebody else, they are amazing.
But the more polite, they call it us crazy, and we call it them stupid
or boring. Yeah. So it's better to be crazy than boring and stupid.
Yeah.
So they like more to be
Everyone
boring.
knows it better. No, everyone knows it better to be crazy than to be boring, correct? But not
No,
everyone
this is what you think. This is what you think. They think that it's better to be boring than crazy. So we are different people. That's why you invite more of your people to your life. You don't need to bother with these other people. They can still do some jobs for you. You just don't need to create too much with them. Cool. Anything else? Any more questions?
Hi, Haris.
Hello. Speak.
You hear me?
Yeah, just speak. We hear you.
I've just been doing lately a lot of, I did 2 classes of earth flow with people and a lot of sessions. And I perceived the energy very, very strong when I did the classes and the sessions, but in my everyday, I just can't perceive it the same way. So I was wondering if for you is the same, or because you're saying that airflow is a way of living, but the energy is really strong when I'm doing the session and in the classes.
Yeah, so Astrid have done the 3 days class of earth flow. I need to say to everybody, last time in Brazil. So she finished the class in June, and she's still alive, so it works. So what is with this? Some kind of like it doesn't work To be alone, I need to mute something. So it doesn't work so good, like to be at home and not doing anything and to be alone, it's not so good energetically, even if theoretically it can be. Still, like life is a moment, so it's about all the time creating something, it's all the time moving. So happiness is not a static place. And we need to do sessions, we need to do touching, we need to do classes. It's like body is a group animal. So like if you were watching horses or dogs, they are touching each other with bodies all the time. You know, horses with the whole body touching, dogs. So some kind of energy is moving better in this way that we touch each other all the time. And then like for human reality, you need to make it legal. So that's why we do sessions and classes. So it's a very good excuse so you can do the touching. Just like our body would like to be touched, our body would like to touch all the time. Our body, like it's all the time creating something, doing something. So what is like bad news about happiness? Happiness is not static. You can't be happy and then nothing. Happiness is a movement. So you need to move your ass. You need to be movement also with the body. It's not, happiness is not, you know, like just being in the room and sitting. Theoretically, it's possible, just mostly it's not. You just need to do next class, next sessions. You need to go out. You need to move your body. You need to exercise. You need to talk with people. That's life. That's a movement. Something like that. So that's why we're also doing it. That's why we have sessions and classes, so we can meet with each other. Like maybe you can activate all these energies also alone in your room. But like, why to do it if we can meet each other, pretend that we are hardworking, and then we can activate these energies and have much more fun. And we can drink wine in Mendoza. You know? So theoretically, it's possible to be all this also alone in the room and static, but it's like mostly it doesn't work. We need to move our ass. Something like that. Happiness is not static. So you just need to have activities during the day, or you don't you don't feel so good. This is how it is. You don't feel so good if you don't do it. You just need to touch some people, meet some people, talk with somebody, move your body, something like that. So life is an activity. Life is not static. So when it's static, it doesn't work. So happiness is like a river. So when river is moving, it's clean. If you stop the river, sooner or later, it starts to stink. It starts to be dirty.
Yes, yes. It's not
Like
that I am not moving. It's just that
So the thing is also here, like I was not speaking about you. I was speaking about bigger picture. Okay?
Yes.
What is the best about you is that you don't make it wrong, because we have some expectation that we need to feel good all the time. Like one of main things is here that you allow yourself to feel like shit. Because like when you are avoiding to feel like shit, this is how you're stuck with it. We learn from other people, we learn from all kind of all these personal growth modalities and something. You need to be successful, you need to feel good. We buy this somehow. And then what we do, like we are avoiding to be unsuccessful, we are avoiding to feel bad. And we shouldn't feel like shit, you know, and then because you feel like shit, you think that there's something wrong with it, and then you are stuck with this. So just allow yourself to be unsuccessful. Don't be part of this human game when you need to be successful. Allow yourself to be unsuccessful. So I'm unsuccessful. So what? I feel like shit. So what? Fuck it. So what? So just allow yourself to be this. Give this to yourself, that you can have also this. You know, allow yourself that if you would like to feel like shit, baby. It's my life. I can feel as in any way as I would like to feel. You know, we have point of view that we need to be happy and something all the time, and it's just creating that we are unhappy all the time. So just allow yourself to be unhappy. So fucking what? You can't stop me.
Yes.
I'm going to be this. So just allow yourself that you are unsuccessful, that you feel terrible. This is what how everybody feels. Just they're pretending that they are not, and they're hiding it, and they are avoiding it.
Yes.
So everybody feel like shit, and everybody is stuck with this feeling because we think that it's wrong feeling. It's like negative. You shouldn't have negative feelings. This is what we learned from personal growth. You shouldn't have negative feelings. Then you are avoiding negative feelings. Well, I can have negative feelings. I'm from Bosnia. You know, I can do it. And just allow yourself to do it. Just feel everything. Feel negative if you would like to feel negative. Nobody can take this from you.
Yeah.
So I feel terrible. So fucking what? It's my life. It's my day. I can have a bad day if I want. So something like that. Like we learned that like we shouldn't have negative feeling. Like why not? If you would like to have it, why not? And then when you allow yourself to have it, you can also not have it. We are stuck with shit because we think that we shouldn't feel like shit. Then we are stuck with it. You make it wrong. You feel terrible, and then you feel terrible about yourself because you feel terrible because you think that you shouldn't feel terrible. Instead of just allowing yourself to feel terrible. I feel terrible, so fucking what? I can do it. Can you do it? Can you feel terrible? I can do it, baby. I can feel terrible in so many different ways. It's my Argentinian telenovela. Nobody can take this from me. Just allow yourself to have this. Have it like it's not negative or positive. It's just recommendation. Whatever you are choosing to be and do today, be good in this. Do it with style. So when you have this your telenovela day, be good in this. Have a good telenovela day. You know, like when you make yourself a coffee, do it in passionate way. It's your bad day coffee, you know. You still make the best coffee, you know. You still eat the best cookies, the best chocolate with this coffee. You have a bad day. So what?
And also, I realized that I have another connection with the animals.
Different connection? No?
Different, very different.
After the class?
Yes.
And maybe children?
Children also, yes, and trees also. Like they are much more present. They are like, wow, they come, they look at me and I don't know, there is a communication very strong.
Yeah, and some people maybe went away from your life and some people came to your life.
Yes. Yes. And also, like there is difficult to put in words what energy is about.
Yeah.
But the energy is like very different, like very fast.
Yep. And it's some kind of just a beginning. We need to go forward and explore it more. That's why we have next classes. That's why we have 2 classes, 6 days of this in Mendoza in Argentina in November. It needs to be a good place.
Yeah.
And somebody registered from Colombia 2 days ago.
Somebody what?
Somebody is coming from Colombia.
To Argentina?
Yeah, 2 days ago we received registration.
Wow. We are thinking that's great. We are maybe moving provinces, but it's okay. It's in Argentina.
Anything else? Anybody else would like to say something? Any more question? So we have next classes published. You can see it on my page also. It's Earth Flow and Gaia Touch classes in Czech Republic in October, Romania November, Argentina November, Hungary in December, something like that. So there are more classes published and more classes are coming. And it's a plan that we have teachers as soon as possible. So we don't know what is going to be required yet for sure for becoming a teacher of Earthflow and becoming a teacher of Gaia Touch. And still it looks like that it's going to be easier to become a teacher of Gaia Touch because it's easier to do it. And maybe like for Earthflow, you need to do a little more classes, but like not so much, but like something else, like maybe 2 Earthflow classes. And then you can start with some shorter classes. And Gaia Touch is something, it's created in a way that it's faster to start with classes. So both Earthflow and Gaia Touch classes are teachers' classes. It's prerequisite to become a teacher. It's not yet for sure what else you need to do to become a teacher. It's not yet fixed, it's not yet created. So we are going to see with these classes what is required so more people can start to do the classes. And like, so to become a teacher of Earthflow, to become a teacher of Gaia Touch. So first is probably to become a teacher of shorter class of Earthflow and Gaia Touch. And then with more practice, you become sooner or later, maybe in a few months, a teacher of 3 days class of Earthflow and Gaia Touch. So I'm not going to be the only teacher of 3 days classes. The plan that you are going to be teachers of Earthflow 3 days, Gaia Touch 3 days, and that we create even more teachers. Something like that. And we don't know how exactly it's going to look like. We are still in the starting of creation. Like maybe it sounds easy now when we speak about it, but like when you are inside of the class, you can see more that it's not so easy to do 3 days class of this. It requires some practice. Something like that. So it's not something what you do tomorrow, what you start to do tomorrow. So, and your whole life is changing with this when you become more and more of this. Anything else? Any more questions? All the classes, next classes are published on my webpage, Haris. And also we are going to have some online classes. I think it was just published like 2 hours ago. We are going to have some online classes of Earthflow. It was published this afternoon. So some 4 online classes in October, at least 4. And you can check it also on my webpage. There are going to be different online classes about different topics. But this Earthflow, like we can develop it in many things. And there are also, it's a brand where everything is included. So also like business coaching, life coaching, relationship coaching, everything is included. And we are creating this some kind of together. Like it's not my job to do everything alone. So under the same brand of Earthflow, we are going to do business coaching, life coaching, all kind of different coaching, like this verbal conversations coaching as part of it. And you are all invited, so you can be part of this creation. I'm not going to do this together. And I was creating it a lot because like what I was doing in last years, how I was doing business classes, relationship classes, online classes. Here, like it was more like in Earthflow way, and not like in a way of some other modality. It's more about following the energy, being it. Like today, like what if we have created a lot and we don't need to do it as some special modality? It's like, and this is something what I was exploring like for last 10 years. You just like mostly you just need to get awareness and you choose change in a simple way. You don't need some special modality to do it instead of you. You're present with your life, you get awareness and you choose change. So in this moment you are changing and creating everything in your life, and you are creating and changing your future. And you don't need to have some magical stick for it. You are the magical stick. You can have also a magical stick, but you are the magical stick anyway. Body is a stick. Anything else? Any more questions? We need to finish now because we need to reset the translators every 1 hour. So we need to finish now, or they are going to turn off. So thank you everybody for today, and see you also in person. Let's create some meetings in person.
Thank you, Haris.
Thank you, Haris.
Thank you.
Everybody, see you
Thank
soon.
you.
Thank you, Haris. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.